Hi, Joseph here. So a while ago, I read something that absolutely blew my mind. It actually, made me step back and rethink some of the things, that I've been taught. We've been asking the question, exactly how long does it take to create a habit? Now, it's a question that researchers have been trying to answer for years. We've heard everything from like 3 weeks to 90 days to even longer. But what if that was the wrong question to ask? Um, what if instead we ask, how many repetitions of an action do you have to do before it becomes a habit? Now, this is so powerful because it is more action oriented. It takes you out of the passive mode of waiting for time to pass to being in charge of the process itself. After all, it's the action that helps rewire your brain for success. Studies have shown that your brain can physically change in just a couple of months and maybe even a few weeks, when you learn new things or you try to create new habits, by the way. So this process is actually called neuroplasticity, and it's a new area of brain science. Now, years ago, scientists believed that the brain was static. Once you reach a certain age, there was no way to change it. Well, that's been tossed out the window. As researchers, have now found that adults have been able to physically change their brains based on their actions. So, for example, taxi drivers, who have to navigate city streets, they've been able to change the area of their brain that involves spatial awareness. It's pretty amazing, right? And if it works for navigation, it definitely can work for creating healthy habits and also a positive mindset. There's a specific process, with an acronym REACH called REACH to help rewire your brain, also known as, creating new neural pathways in the brain. So here's how the process works. The R stands for repetition. Okay, so the more reps of an activity you do, the more likely rewiring will occur. The E is for effort. Okay, you have to put in some work and enthusiasm as well to make rewiring happen. Just going through the motion doesn't count. The A is for attention. So being in the moment, as you're doing the activity, paying attention to all that's required, that also helps with the rewiring process. The C is for complex activities. So the more involved or challenging your habit or activity is, the more your brain will rewire. That is, learning to speak a new language, for example, requires more rewiring than drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, right? The H stands for health. The healthier your body and brain are, the more ready your brain is for change. So lay the groundwork for change by getting exercise and sleep and eating a healthy diet. And then you start working on those reps. Okay. Now there are no hard and fast rules about how long this process takes. But the easier a habit is, like drinking a glass of water when you wake up, the fewer the reps required. And the more challenging a habit is, like planning your meals ahead of time, the more reps it might take for the brain to be rewired. So, but personally, I find this idea of repetition so much more empowering than waiting around for a habit to actually stick. So being intentional about, getting those reps in push you closer and closer to making those activity part of your lifestyle. Okay? Now, if you need help, carving out goals or healthy habits, let me help you. My name is Joseph. I'm a health and fitness coach and a registered pharmacist. I help busy professionals and executives look hot and healthy, so they can be at the top of their game. Thank you for watching. I hope you make it an amazing day. Now, if you find this helpful, by the way, kindly share with friends and family, okay? And I'll see you in my next video.